Hello, my dear student. Today I am going to explain conditional statement. Conditional statement. Conditional statements. So conditions. Last class I explained in relational operators. What does mean condition? I said the conditions means it will write by using relational and logical operator. Okay, in conditional statements I will explain first if statement. First if. Second if else. Third if else if else if. Fourth one if else if else. Fifth nested if. So if else statements. Okay, so if means after if there will be the parenthesis everywhere. Okay, else if you don't give, no problem, but if the conditions always will be within a if. So now these are the conditional statements. Okay, ये जो कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट है इफ एल्स है, इफ एल्स इफ ऐसे ऐसे करते चले जाएगा. इफ करते 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 इफ एल्स एल्स नेस्टेड इफ. ओके, सो फर्स्ट आई विल एक्सप्लेन इफ. Okay, this is very important statements, the conditional statements. Each and every program where there will be the condition, you have to write conditional statements. You also know without conditions there will be no programs. Maybe to find out the even number or odd number, to find out the prime number, or maybe the even number, maybe the neon number, maybe the magic number, maybe the perfect number. Okay, there will be the conditions. So conditions must. First, I will explain about if statements. So its syntax, two types of syntax is there. Syntax. If inside there will be the condition. Statement. If condition statement. If condition is true, computer read the statements. If statements always display the results for the true part. False parts, you will not get any output. So if means if it is true, then the statements will read. Then if the condition is false, no results, no output. So this is syntax. One more syntax for if. Syntax. If condition braces open statement 1 statement 2. देखो यहाँ पर हमने ब्रेसेस ओपन किए, यहाँ पर नहीं दिए. अगर हम देते हैं तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. इफ आई एम गिविंग हियर ऑल्सो द ब्रेसेस, नो प्रॉब्लम. इफ आई हियर हैव टू गिव, बिकॉज इन दैट केस इफ द कंडीशन इज ट्रू, then both the statements under the true part. That's why you have to give braces. Block you have to give. This is, we can say braces, or we can say block also. Boundary you can say. So this is the syntax. Now I will explain with the help of example. Okay. See, if I am giving here if example now. Okay. Now I am explaining about the example. If suppose this is the variable, number greater than 0, system dot out dot println, this is the statement, number is positive. Statements. This is example. If the condition is true, computer display the result number is positive. So this is condition. See, I am writing here no equal to suppose 5. Computer display 5 greater than 0. Yes, condition is true. If I am taking number equal to 5, then 5 greater than 0. Ekdam true. Computer display number is positive. But that case, in if case, this is disadvantage. See, if I am taking as a -5, then what results will come? No results, no output. So this is drawbacks. So if means always remember, if अगर कंडीशन ट्रू है तो तुम्हारा रिजल्ट आएगा. यही है स्टेटमेंट. हम यहाँ लिखे स्टेटमेंट. स्टेटमेंट का मतलब है इन जावा लैंग्वेज इट आइडेंटिफाइड विथ सेमीकोलन. ओके, सी दिस इज वन स्टेटमेंट इन जावा लैंग्वेज. ए इक्वल टू 50, दिस इज आइडेंटिफाइड विथ सेमीकोलन. सेम डाटा टाइप, सपोज int a comma b comma c last semicolon, this is statement. Statements always identified with semicolon in Java language. Now see, but number greater than 0, if just you think by using if statements, if I want to write the program, input a number and check and display whether the number is positive or whether the number is negative. That case, what disadvantage? You have to write two statements. Here now I am writing number less than 0. Computer display system dot out dot println number is negative. So you have to give two statements. One for positive part, another one is for true part, false parts. If number 5 take, then also disadvantage. See, if computer start reading from top to bottom, like that we start reading. When you input from your keyboard, from your console, number equal to 5. 5 greater than 0, computer display, number is positive. Then also computer come here and to read. 5 less than 0, false. If you give -5 greater than 0, false. इसके बाद यहाँ आएगा -5 less than 0, true. Computer number is negative. This is, see, so that means by using if, when we will write, then you have to give 2 times the statements. Same, see, if I am write input a number modulus 2 equal to 0, number is even. Number modulus 2 equal to 1, number is odd. Okay, that you have. here we can write like that way also. Okay, for number modulus 2 not equal to 0. Because last class I explained in relational operators, equal to, not equal to, numbered modulus. Just you see, if you type no equal to 4, 4 modulus 2 equal to 0, how the conditions will come as a true? 4 modulus 2. In arithmetic operator I explains 4 modulus 2, what comes? Remainder here 0. 0 equal to 0, true. Number is even will come. If I take 5, 5 modulus 2 equal to 0, what? Here false, how comes? Here 1 will come. So 1 equal to 0, false. In that case, when will come? 5 modulus 2 equal to 1. Yes. Then 1 comes here. 1 equal to true. Number is odd. Okay. If you write like that way, number modulus 2 not equal to 0, 1 not equal to 0, true, number is odd. So, if conditions, you have to write like that way. So now, syntax for this one. In some cases, we are writing like this way also. See, remember that things. Because one more statement, if else, when I explain that time, even with if conditions. See, if I write here, if a not equal to 5, thus we are writing a plus plus, okay, or otherwise a plus equal to 7 statements I am writing. A plus equal to 7. So what value will come in A? You think maybe int A equal to 0 I am taking here. First. Then if int A equal to 0, 0 not equal to 5. True or false? A not equal to true. 0 not equal to 5. True. So a plus equal to 7. What comes here? A equal to a plus 7. 0 plus 7. So the value of a will change in the memory. Now the value of a will be 7. So this is true part. Now more. A greater than equal to, I am giving here. System dot out dot print ln plus plus a, suppose system dot out dot print ln a plus plus. See, here I am writing two statements, but this syntax, if one conditions will be one statement will be there, then if you give braces block, no problem. If you don't give, no problem. But two statements, in that case what output will come? See, if a equal to suppose 7, a equal to 7, 7 greater than equal to 5, true or false? 7 greater than equal to, this is true. 7 greater than equal to 5, this is true. True means now plus plus a. Computer come inside. This is the body for if statements. Now this is body and this is general statements. For true part also it will read, false part also computer will read this one. See by how, see, now it is true. 7 greater than equal to 5. So क्या हुआ? 7 greater than equal to 5 ये भी true है. True का मतलब है यहाँ आया. The computer will read the body. Plus plus a. So what is the value of a? A I am taking as a 7. Plus plus a. So this is unary operator. Okay. Prefix. First computer change and display the result. 7 plus 1. 8 will come. Then computer read this one. Computer read by in general computer read this one. In general. Then computer come here. With which value will come? Because in the memory A already has changed. Now A is 8. When A will come here, first display, then change. So system.out.println, what will do? First will display 8. Then change part, computer will not display here. Okay. Now, without braces, it is, if I am not giving braces, this is the true part and this is true, false, both part. Now I am making it false. A equal to suppose 4. 4 greater than equal to 5. False. So false means the body of if statements will not read. Then in general that statement, it is false means it jump here. Read this one. A plus plus, same. Computer first bring, that means computer display only here 4. Okay, because I am taking 4. Now, if I am giving this as a like this way, if I am giving the block open, block close, that means now these cases, in that cases, okay, computer read both the statements if the condition is true. Okay, अगर ये कंडीशन अगर ट्रू है तो दोनों ही स्टेटमेंट्स रीड होगा, अगर फॉल्स है तो एक भी नहीं रीड होगा. देखो ए ग्रेटर देन 4 है, अभी मान लो 4 है और एक स्टेटमेंट हम दे देते हैं system.out.println, सपोज यहाँ ए ओनली सिंपल है. सब just think A equal to 4. What output you will get on the screen? 4 greater than equal to 5. The condition is false. Condition is false. False means that two statements, because these two statements within a block. ये दो जो स्टेटमेंट्स है ये ब्लॉक के अंदर में है. अगर विद इन द ब्लॉक ए अगर है तो दिस बोथ द स्टेटमेंट्स इज कॉल्ड बॉडी. तो ये स्टेटमेंट्स कंडीशन ही फॉल्स है तो ये दोनों को कंप्यूटर रीड नहीं करेगा. ये बाहर ए वाला स्टेटमेंट के पास आ जाएगा. ए क्या हुआ, देन आउटपुट 4 हुआ. ओके, सो इफ आई एम टेलिंग व्हाट विल बी द आउटपुट will come 4 in this case. Now if you think A equal to 5, now 5 greater than equal to 5, this is true. 5 greater than equal to 5, condition is true. 5 greater than equal to 5, this is true. True means computer read the body. Plus A, 5 is there, 5 plus 1, here 6, A plus 6, but 6 plus 1, in this case computer will display 7. After reading the body, computer comes to the general statement. ये वाला जो है कंडीशन के बाहर में है, तो ये क्या करेगा, दो स्टेटमेंट्स अगर ट्रू है, बॉडी अगर ट्रू है, बॉडी ट्रू होने के बाद भी ये रीड होगा, अगर ये फॉल्स है तब भी ये रीड होगा. तो दिस स्टेटमेंट्स फॉल्स केस ऑल्सो इट विल रीड, ट्रू केस ऑल्सो इट विल रीड. Okay, so this is, that's why I am telling two types of syntax. One is like that, one is, we can give braces also. In if conditions we can give block like that way also. Block you can give, then there will be no problem arise. When you will write programs, every time on the basis of if conditions you can give block. But you remember, when you write two statement as a body, you have to give block. Otherwise, first one will be the body part, second one will be the in general statements. So, if statements is completed. Now see, if with logical operators. See, suppose like that programs, input three numbers and display the greatest number or smallest number by using if statements. See that case, if a int, suppose I am taking here one third variable, suppose gr equal to, this is A greater than B and A greater than C, G are equal to A. See, if I am telling write a program to input three number A, B, C, okay, three number you input, that means three value you input in variable A, variable B and variable C. Then to find out only the greatest A, then you write. For B also you need to write one more statement, B greater than A and B greater than C. In these statements I am making B as a great. If C greater than A and C greater than B, G are equal to C. Here we are making C as a greatest number. But you think A equal to suppose 7, B equal to 8, C equal to 6. Then first statements. Computer read from top to bottom. Like this way computer start reading. When after input, suppose input I am taking A as a 7, B as 8, C as 6. That case A greater than 7 greater than 8 and 7 greater than 6. 1 true, 1 false. I explain in logical operator. 1 true, 1 false, false. Then G are equal to not A. It comes here. 8 greater than 7. 8 greater than 7 and 8 greater than 6. True. G are equal to then B. B means value of 8. Then also computer read here. C means 6 greater than A. A means what? 7. False. C 6 greater than 8. False. Then also computer read. See, if I give here braces like that way, is there any problem? No problem. We can give. Okay. But for one statements, we are not giving any block. But if you give, no problem. So this is if conditions with logical operator. Clear? Now, if else statements. If else statements. If else. If is the true part, else is the false part. In if else is called if is the true part. So now syntax also will be there. Syntax. If a condition. If conditions. Then here is statement. Else statement. Just for differentiate, I am writing here statement 1, here is statement 2. That should be different statement. With this, we are telling if it is true, computer read this one. If it is false, computer read else part. So else part here treat as a false part. This is true part and this is false part. One more syntax also is there. If condition versus statement 1, statement 2, else. Maybe in else part also 2 statements. Maybe else part is 1 statement. If 2 statements, then you have to give braces like that way. Statement 3, you have to give this way. So this is also one syntax. You can give statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 2. But you have to give braces. In else also without condition, but invisible. Okay, invisible there is a condition. Else also conditions of two part. Now example C. Example, if number greater than 0. We are writing no. You write a program to input a number and check whether the number is negative number or positive number. Positive number. In that case, system dot out dot println number is positive. Number is positive. In if statements I am writing number if number less than 0, but here this is advantage by using if else. If else always between 2, not among 3. If statements always between 2, number is negative. So else part it will be, by using else part it will solve. See, if now number equal to 7, 7 greater than 0, true, number is positive, then computer not read else part. But in if else, if by using if I am giving here conditions, if number less than 0. So what advantage you are getting by using if else? One condition you no need think. You no need to think about regarding one conditions. That is benefit by using if else. But between 2, number greater than 0, number is positive. Else, if it is true, then if it is false, this. Now see it. Same way, I am writing here if number, if A equal to B, both numbers are equal. If equal, numbers are equal. Else, numbers are not equal. Okay, if else and ternary operator. Ternary operator sense. We can convert it into ternary operator by how? Like that way we are using ternary operator. If else, convert it into ternary. By how? System dot out dot println, number greater than 0. This is number is positive. Colon, number is negative. See, so if statements, if else statements we can write by using ternary also. If else and ternary, see, same. True, false, if it is true, this false part, this is the else part. So if else, we can convert if else to ternary, ternary to if else. Okay, so if else statements, some cases you can see in the programming concept. I will explain. If some cases, 2 statements already in else part also, 2 statements you need to write. Now if, else if, else if, else if. What is that? If conditions, when I explain, in if condition you noticed one thing. In if conditions, first one is if first one is true, then rest of that also computer will read. Just you imagine, if like if there is 100 conditions. If first one is true, then also 99 conditions computer will read. This is one disadvantage. Okay, so to overcome this problem, ये वाला जो प्रॉब्लम है, if से अगर हम 100 स्टेटमेंट्स, अगर 100 कंडीशन अगर लिखते हैं और फर्स्ट वाला कंडीशंस अगर ट्रू है, तो 99 जो कंडीशन हम दिए हैं, ये 99 कंडीशंस कंप्यूटर विल रीड. 99 कंडीशंस कंप्यूटर रीड करेगा, चाहे वो ये सब फॉल्स ही क्यों ना हो, क्योंकि ये फॉल्स ही होगा, क्योंकि ये ट्रू हो गया तो ये सब फॉल्स होगा. ओके, नाउ सी हियर टू इफ एल्स इफ व्हाट इज दिस. अगर ये ट्रू है, रेस्ट ऑफ दैट स्टेटमेंट्स विल नॉट रीड बाय कंप्यूटर. इफ इट इज फॉल्स, देन दिस वन विल read. Okay, if it is false, then this one will read. Then also we save our timing. or we save the execution timing of your program, the program which you write for the user. That, see here, just example, see, I'm not writing here sentence because if, then statements, else if statements, maybe one, maybe two. Now if suppose 4 number, a greater than b and a greater than c and a greater than d. Suppose I'm writing gr equal to 0 to find out the greatest among 4. I'm writing here gr equal to a. Else if b greater than a and b greater than c and b greater than d, gr equal to then b. Else if c greater than a and c greater than b and c greater than d, gr equal to c. Else if d greater than a and d greater than b and d greater than c, gr equal to d. See, in that case, a equal to 8, b equal to 5, c equal to 6, d equal to suppose 7. See here, 8 and means what I said, if all the condition is true, then true. If one false, then false. See, a greater than b, a means 8, b means 5. So first, 8 greater than 5 and a greater than c, a means 8, 8 greater than 6 and d 7, 8 greater than 7. See here, 8 greater than 5, true and true and true. So all true means true. So 8 greater than 5, 8 greater than 6, 8 greater than 7, yes, true. If it is true, gr equal to a. gr equal to then a. A means what? 8. The value of a will pass in gr. Then rest of the statements computer will not read. Computer will not execute next statements. This is the advantage than if statements. If I write by using if all, so the program or the conditions which we can write by if, that we can write else if also. Okay. Now see, I am making b as a bigger. B is suppose 15. Now see here, 8 greater than 15. 8 greater than 15, false. If it is false, then gr equal to a will not pass. Then computer will jump else if. Here it will come. 15 greater than a, 15 greater than 8 and 15 greater than 6 and 15 greater than 7. All true. True and true and true. So true comes, gr equal to then 15 will come. I said if it is true, then it's. If false, then it comes here. Now if I am making c 16, then c greater than 16 greater than 15, 8, then c will here, then gr equal to c. Now if I am taking d equal to 17, 17 greater than 8, true, 17 greater than 15, true, 17 greater than 16, true, then gr equal to d. Okay, this way it will work. So its working is faster than if. Now one more statement is there, one more condition is there. We can use if, else if, else if, else if, else statement. So what advantage? This is more advantageous than rest of that. Then if else, if else if, else if, else if, else if. Why? See here, some conditional cases you see, we cannot get the condition. we cannot make any conditions, like all symbols you think. For symbols, blank, there is a ASCII character for blank, okay, 32. Okay, 0 to 9, 0 for 48, to 9, 57s. Capital A to capital Z, okay, 65 to 90. Small a, 97 to 122. That we are getting. But some cases, here we cannot give the conditions, and that time this statement is very important. If, else, if, else, if, else. Then what advantage you are getting with this? See, here we no need to think that what. Here we no need to think the conditions. This is if, else, if, else, if, else. Without conditions, we are giving the last else part. Okay, this is also else part, this is also else part, this is also else part. If it is true, then this. If it is false, then it. If it is false, then it. If it is false, then else part. Advantage, we are not giving here any conditions. Okay, so if, else, if, else, if, else, if, else, ये जो है ये थोड़ा advantageous है. Then अदर जितना है if है, if, else, if, else, if, else, if है उसे, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हम लोगों को कंडीशन के बारे में थिंकिंग करने की कोई बात नहीं है. ओके, अगर कोई भी ऐसे प्रोग्राम आएगा जिसमें ये वाला कंडीशंस नहीं है, हम लोग नहीं दे पाएंगे. अगर दे पाएंगे तो बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा. ओके, तब जाके वो एल्स पार्ट में डाल देंगे. ओके, जैसे मान लो इस टाइप का एक प्रोग्राम है, जैसे इनपुट ए कैरेक्टर and check and display whether the character is in alphabet, whether if it is alphabet, whether it is in small letters or capital letter. If it is not alphabet, whether it is a number. If it is not a number, then whether it is a space, blank is blank, yes. If it is not a blank, then it is a symbol. For symbol cases, okay, asterisk, if you give computer display, it is a symbol. You typed a symbol. You type slash computer display, you type a symbol. So that case we are giving in else part. Clear? So conditional statements, very important. Okay, so there are lots of programs. I will also explain and I will give every video. That means one after one video when I will give, then you can see. First I am explaining these things, that means the conditional statements. Now regarding conditional statements, I will explain lots of program also. But one thing you remember, when you watch my video for maybe conditional statements, maybe string manipulations functions, maybe other, must give like, okay, and obviously tell the students of class 9, maybe other school students also, maybe they will be benefited. Okay, हमारा मेन जो मोटो है, हमारा मेन जो टारगेट है, इतना दिन का जो एक्सपीरियंस हमने गैदर किया है एज ए टीचर इन होली फैमिली स्कूल फरक का, ओके, एज ए कंप्यूटर टीचर, दैट नाउ आई एम फ्रॉम टीचिंग जॉब, आई एम नॉट इन टीचिंग जॉब नाउ, बट आई वांट टू टच विद द स्टूडेंट्स. सो दैट्स व्हाई माय माइंड इट कम्स, I make a channel and I'll take the class and I'll upload it in my channel so that the students can benefit it for that. Okay, any kinds of queries, means तुम लोगों को लगता है कि कोई टॉपिक, कंप्यूटर में कोई टॉपिक जावा लैंग्वेज में अगर कोई भी प्रोग्राम भी हो, कोई भी प्रोग्राम मान लो जो ना हमको समझ में नहीं आया, कमेंट्स में तुम लोग दे देना, हम उसका भी वीडियो करके भेज देंगे. जैसे कुछ प्रोग्राम है ना, बहुत सारा ऐसे बहुत प्रोग्राम है, बहुत प्रोग्राम। कोई भी प्रोग्राम तुमको नहीं आ रहा है, तुमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, वो प्रोग्राम हम कमेंट्स में दे देना, हम तुम लोगों को नेक्स्ट विथ एग्जांपल प्रोग्राम करके एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन भी कर देंगे। ओके बाय, टेक केयर।